Yeah, that's
Rivalry
right.
is being reviewed for a possible upgrade to a Flagrant.
And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me, too, and I want y'all to realize that.
The only reason I'm watching the Caitlin Clark games is I'm trying to see how hard they're going to hit this girl. Because at this point, they slamming her, hitting her across the head multiple times, hip checking her, body checking her. I mean, slinging her around. It's getting really crazy. I'm literally just watching at this point just to see how many times this girl's about to take a hit. I'm talking about the Chicago Sky versus the Indiana Fever game with Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark, which brought in like 1.5 million viewers. 1.5 million viewers. And I'm wondering how many other people are like me that are just trying to watch this to try to see how many people about to body slam this girl, man. This is a WWE match at this point. I swear, I'm literally just watching wrestling, and I'm not really tuned in for the game. I'm just trying to see what is about to happen. And I wonder how many of that 1.5 million are really just watching that, because, you know, Angel Reese's and Caitlin Clark's rivalry goes back since they was in LSU versus Iowa, which is where I heard about them in the first place. I heard was doing a wrestling move. Caitlin Clark was doing the wrestling move to John Cena, you know, putting her hand in her face every time she scored. Angel Reese ends up getting her back and winning the game, and the championship game. And then she's mocking her and doing it back. And then everybody gets in an uproar saying that the black girl is being a short sport and this isn't good. And but they didn't say anything when Caitlin Clark did it. And, you know, so that brought me into it. That whole little media controversy, fabricated or not, it still brought me in and brought a lot of people into watching not the WNBA, college basketball for women, right? And now this is carrying over to the WNBA, but I don't know how long this is going to be sustained, because I really want to see the sport, but right now it's a spectacle. I want to see how many times they're going to clothesline this girl in the middle of a jump shot, or try to run her over or punch her, act like they didn't do it. They're turning into a bunch of Draymonds, all right? And it's a little bit of entertainment factor, but how long will that carry on? I'm just going to know, they're going to punch her. Oh, they're going to clothesline her. And eventually I'm not going to really watch. And I think that's going to happen to a lot of people. I think a lot of people are not going to watch the game as it goes on.
So many people are watching women's basketball right now. It all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, like, yeah, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that, because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, like, just because of one single game. And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me, too, and I want y'all to realize that.
So Angel Reese isn't wrong in saying she also brought it in, but it's mostly Caitlin Clark. At the end of the day, it's mostly Caitlin Clark. All right. In this game, the game was close, but Caitlin Clark ended up having 23 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. She had a +10 on her plus minus, and she got the win. Well, Angel Reese only had 11 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. She was pretty much active throughout the game, but she did have a -7 plus minus. I can see why she's a little salty, but not bad stats for both of them as a rookie. But clearly, Caitlin Clark does more and provides more at this time. I don't know if that's going to change or not, but it is starting to bring some type of interest into the WNBA. I just don't think this will carry over for a long while, because like I said, I wonder how many people are just watching it to see how many times Caitlin Clark could get punched in the face. And other people are watching it because they see Caitlin Clark as a victim, and they don't want her getting punched in the face, and they like the outrage of being able to yell about it, because I see it all over Twitter. And to tell you the truth, this foul that just happened, I don't think it was flagrant, or I don't think it should have been flagrant. I do think that She did get contact to the head, but I don't think she did it intentionally. I think she was going for the ball, but due to their history and due to what they've been doing to Caitlin Clark in this league, I could see why they went ahead and gave her a flagrant. Yeah, at this point, they need to stop crying about what the refs are calling, because there's a lot of calls that they're not giving Caitlin. Y'all are slamming that girl all over the place. So that's my take on the whole thing. Appreciate y'all for watching the What I'm Mad At Network. This is your boy, Professor Tony. I'm out here.